The PlayStation VR2 has almost no comfort foam in the front or back rubber pieces. And while it's comfortable for some people, especially if you have a bigger head, a lot of people with smaller little skinny heads complain about it sliding down off their face. They have to tighten it down so much that it leaves red marks on their forehead because there's literally almost no foam inside of there. So today I'm going to show you how to take those pieces off without breaking them, put it back together without breaking it, and add some foam inside of there, because as of right now there's no aftermarket comfort options to be able to buy. So this you can do quickly, basically free, and so I hope it helps somebody out. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Blam Crotch Games!
To show really quick basically how this comes off, it basically just pulls and pops off. This is all really flexible, the plastic that's inside of here, it's like a kind of mesh plastic piece. If you look right in here, you can see, doesn't really show it very well, but there's little hooks that hook like that across here, like here, 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 here. And then in between each of one of those, there is, like right here is one. So if you push down with this, it unhooks it. And it unhooks the next one, unhooks the next one. This is really hard to do with one hand while holding the phone with the other hand. But if you look there, you can see it, how it has the little hook right there. And then right there, it has another little hook. So if you want, you can reach in there with a credit card or a flathead screwdriver or whatever and pop, 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 and pop them off. But right here, there's two little T pieces that come out with the hook on either side that slide into channels. And then when you go to put this back on, which I'll show you here in a second. So if you just pull at an angle like that, they'll just come right off. And then the rest of these two just kind of pull and it'll just pop, pop, pop right off like that, easy. So you can see them right there with the little hook. And then right here, the two channels at the end, one after the other. One here by my pinky, there's a channel that has the big square. There at the top by my thumb is another one that you put the little T piece in the square. You can see the T pieces here. You put those, when you go to put it back on, you put them in that square and then you slide it that way to slide them into the channels to where they go on in that little groove. And then these all just go pop, 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 and pop back on. Super easy. So we just took the rubber piece right here off. If you look at it, it's all hard fucking plastic. And then if you look at the piece that we just popped off, there's the rubber piece. Here, turn it around for me, please. Thank you. There's the plastic on the inside of it that's like sharp. It goes right against that sharp plastic. Will you show me? You can pop these off, the little rubber pieces. Will you show me how thick the foam is they have in there? Here, just pop it open. Don't rip it out. We're about to rip it out. It's like literally, here, tip it this way, please. Thank you. It's nothing. It's like, it's not thick like memory foam as far as density, and as far as thickness, you can see compared to our fingers, it's like literally almost nothing. It's no wonder why this hard plastic straight against your fucking head, like, that's just fucking stupid. So we popped these bad boys back. We're gonna take this out and look at that. Even the width of the foam is only like a couple inches wide. Not even the whole, it's just a joke. It's so fucking stupid. So we're gonna take this jelly foam. It's like, what would you call that? Oh, it feels good. Feel that. Ooh. It feels like slime.
Like a solid slime.
This is from an armrest for a computer chair. It feels real good. We're gonna take that, we're gonna trim it back. That's why it looks bumpy, because I trimmed it with scissors. So, and this is all memory foam too. So this feels good. If you smush it with your fingers, you can see how it like pops back into place. It's really comfy. And we'll show you how we do this and see if it works. I guarantee you it's gonna work better than this shit. This is fucking stupid. We're gonna cut this out with scissors. We're gonna see the shape of this, how it goes at an angle. There's no foam across any of this except just right there, and it's so fucking goddamn. Anyways, we're gonna fill all of this empty space with a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch thick of this jelly foam stuff, and we're gonna cut it perfectly to go from here to here and down to there. And then we're gonna pop all of these little snaps back into place and put this thing back together and show you how it works. But somebody needs to put out an aftermarket pad. But right now we're just gonna actually fix this one that comes with it and make it to where it actually works. But anyways, thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs up, please, girly girl. High five. Nice. We'll be right back. All right, now we took a Sharpie marker and placed this padding piece in place on top of the foam and jelly and roughly marked out around it about how it's going to fit. Now we're going to start placing it into place and then trimming away until it gets to where it fits good in there and feels pretty good, because like this is super soft, but if it's too puffy and doesn't fit right, that won't work. Now we're going to also trim away these lips that stick up like this to make it smooth and flat on the top like that. Okay, so now we're getting this forehead piece stuffed with this foam and jelly to where it'll be soft. It already, yeah, like she said, it already is like hugely better. We're trimming the edges away, getting it to where we can stuff it in, and it already, give that a squeeze. Tell me what you think.
Much better.
I know, right? It sucked before. So we're getting pretty close to where we're about to seal these all back up over it once we get it trimmed to around the edges. It's feeling really good. I think it's going to turn out pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have all of these little tabs popped into place, which I had to use tweezers to get down and push those little edges, because I have big sausage fingers. So, I mean, there's little pieces, but we got all those little tabs all popped back in place. We just went ahead and left that insignificant piece of foam inside of there, because what's the point of ripping it out when it's honestly negligible? It's pretty much nothing. But so this has a little bit of bumpiness to it once it's all padded up like that, but you know, it is what it is. What do you think of how it feels when you squeeze it?
I'd say 8.5 out of 10 would recommend.
What was it before?
I didn't put a
2 out of
rating
10?
because I was busy slapping the person who created it.
Yeah, I know. You hated it. I could tell when you used it.
Yeah.
So,
It's bad, and they kept falling off.
anyways, we're about to pop it back into place on this. I don't know if we can record. Can you record me doing that, you think? You want to try? I mean, we could just not include the video in the video.
Sure.
Okay. There's these little, right here. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Right there is the little line. Inside of that little gap line, and the same with right here, is where these slide and pop in. Let me see if I can see it. Can you hold that up like that, please? Thanks. Right here, I'll point with this. Right here, that sticks out. You can see the thing going behind it. It goes behind on the top and bottom. So it sticks out like a little T there and there. And those that are plastic have to slide into these channels. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, those channels right there. You can see how it's supposed to like go in and then slide forward, kind of, if you look at it. And then these little tabs slide in, and then all across the top is a bunch of these little tabs with little hooks that should go pop, 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 pop in. So that one goes there, that one goes there. Get them both to slide in at the same fucking time. Yeah, both of those slid into such a bitch.
So much popping.
I know.
I don't know if
It's
this
when they
was
did
able
it.
to hear
Can
it,
you see
but-
it from there? When they did the video, I was afraid to take this apart because goddamn, it just came out.
Didn't even look like it'd go back together.
I know. When
So far, so.
this looks like it's not meant for normal people to do. When I saw the video from Sony
Well,
taking
we're not
this shit
normal people.
apart, yeah, I guess.
I'm not a normal person.
There we go. When I saw the video from Sony taking this shit apart and there was all these snapping and popping and breaking sounds, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to try that. And that's why it's been a month and a half before I tried to do this, is because I didn't even re-watch the videos. Oh, it goes in pretty easy. It's a lot less scary than you would think. So far,
Sounds
at
like
least.
you just said carry.
Scary. It's a lot less scary than you would think. It just goes pop, pop, pop back in. It's not too bad. But
Sounds like it's breaking. But
I
it's
know
not.
when they took it apart on the video, it sounded like it was like that's never gonna go back together. You know? Oh shit! Those just pop right in. Nice. It actually goes back in pretty good.
Yeah.
It does look a little bulgy. It does look a little bulgy here, but. And we can always adjust the foam if we need to here in a bit. But I feel like it's actually probably going to be good where we won't have to take it apart again.
Yeah, hopefully. But it'll be more comfortable. I keep moving the camera so I can see
We
it.
probably.
'Cause
We were
Taking
probably
it.
supposed to slide these two in before we pop those other ones in over there.
Oh, probably.
So maybe we might have to pop them back out gently.
Ah.
Let me see if I can use this to help it. Because I know that has a little, yep. I know that these all have little tabs. If you push the tabs, they'll more gently come out. There we go.
Okay.
So yeah, let's try popping that about halfway-ish. And then,
I'll adjust this so you can, so the screen can actually see it.
see if we can get it to hook there. Get it to hook back here. Once we can get those to do that, get that one to go into place, and then get this one, where is that, here to go into place, and then push it forward. If we can get both of those to go in, yes, then we can just pop these in. Yep. Pop, pop, pop. Hey, there we go. So, interestingly enough, I think that's, I mean, I'll have to check every single last one, whatever, here in a second, but overall, I think that's all back into place. And then, let me try it on my head. See what we think, if this is like too bulgy up here or what.
Okay, well, I'm filming you do that, so.
Okay, it's hella padded at the front. Like it still goes. That's a nice thing though, is when you
Not good.
having this like strapped over here, how I had it before with the Velcro straps and all of that extra junk, and then this grips to your head like a motherfucker because this rubber is grippy. This
Okay, well, that's good.
this before would kind of slide because it kept falling down your face, right?
It's always like falling.
But this grips really hard, and then also it's like it's bulged out like Santa's belly as far as being padded. But then this now, when you push it back against your face, it will go so far against my face that the plastic here of the lenses crushes into my skull like it does normally when I didn't have padding in here. Before, when I had this padding, which obviously, here, if you want to show this real quick, we shaved away a ton of little pieces to get it thinner and trim back the edges, and so we trimmed it back and everything. And with it trimmed back to where it fits in here and everything like that, this will still go clear back to your face to where you have the full field of view. Like the lenses are literally crushing into my forehead. Okay. So that's really good. I don't think we need to adjust it. I think it's really good. You want to try it? Girly
Sure.
girl? Okay. Here, let me take that. You try that. Give it a little squeezy squeeze on your head.
Put it on as if I'm putting it on.
Yeah.
Much better.
Much better?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm very blind.
All right, so my daughter and I have just decided that since the front part turned out so awesome, like really great, that this back part that fucking sucks too. We haven't tried taking this off ever before. This feels sucky on the back of your head. If you look, it's empty space that you can hear the hard plastic that crushes against your head when you do that. So we are also going to fill in the back of that with this jelly piece.
It'll definitely be tighter than before.
And it's gonna be 5,000 million times better. Right? You agree?
Yes.
I know. I can't stand leaving this. It's literally 2:00 in the morning. It is, but we're about to do some arts and crafts right now because we're gonna fix this shit.
After I already did arts and crafts.
Yay! I'll let you paint it. I'll let you paint it after.
Yeah.
No, you're not painting.
That'd be great.
All right, you ready? You want to record this while I try and pop it off without breaking it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. You can be my cameraman.
I'm a cameraman.
Oh, here, hold on.
Excuse me, do you just assume my gender? I'm your camera they/them.
I didn't assume your gender. You told me you were a man. I just agreed.
Okay, well. It doesn't matter. Because now I'm a Karen.
I'm just kidding.
Now I'm a Karen.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not a they/them.
Okay. Namaste. This is going to be a... Hopefully I don't break it. This is going to be a suck fest, suck time. Fucking...
Just to see if you can see it better.
I don't even know how this shit pops
You know,
off in the video.
the camera is like me you teaching me how to tie my shoelaces. Your hands are in the way, so you can barely see anything because you have big gorilla hands.
My hands?
Yes.
I know. I already made
That's
a video.
why I never knew how to tie my shoelaces until the start of this year.
I already made a video showing how I had fucking gorilla hands.
And you did. And they're unable to hold the controllers. So you can see it.
Man, on the video that Sony put out, they're like, oh, you just go pop, 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 pop. It's like, yeah, it sounded like it all just broke.
Yeah. Like, doesn't sound like you're going to put that back together. Doesn't seem like it either.
Yeah, I don't even know how. I don't want to break this shit because I do have gorilla hands. I could break this shit like easy.
I don't. I have like 2 times the...
This needs to stay that way. If there was a... Hold on. I was just thinking, if I pull this out like that, and then set that there. Ta-da! See?
Beautiful.
Yeah, big brain.
Big brain moves.
Fucking A, man. I need like a teeny screwdriver like I asked you for a while ago and you never brought it. Hey, to be fair, I did ask.
Well, then you were like, oh, wait, but we can also use this. And then you just grabbed it.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, well, then we're just using that.
That's fair, too. Think we can do this without breaking it?
I don't know. This one seems a lot
Oh!
tight. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. It makes all these snap noises, bro.
Is that broken?
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
That came off really easy once I broke it. I don't think it broke.
I hope it didn't break.
No, I don't
That
think
was
it
a
broke.
pretty good headset. Better than a freaking front being uncomfortable.
I don't think it broke. I think that it just makes all these popping noises. There we go. Let's see how that looks.
Ooh. It's
Fucking.
like a tiny, bunch of tiny little.
That came off pretty easy,
digits.
but look, feel that. It's like empty of just like fucking nothing.
Oh, it's just like air.
I know. It's like a flat tire.
Comfortable.
How are we gonna get something inside of that though?
Does
Does it
break it.
literally? Hold on. It does, I
So
think.
you can see.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
you can
Can you? Is it focused in on this? All of these little nubs.
Yeah, you can see the little knobs. It looks like tiny little black dots,
All of these little
like
nubs.
painted on. It doesn't.
All these little nubs. The rubber pops off over like that.
What?
Yeah.
That's so damn stupid. Why wouldn't you just do the thing you did on the front?
Well, no, it is kind of like on the front. It's like a different.
Kind of, but like it's little
Holy
knobs that
shit.
it pops.
This hurts really bad when you do it with your fingers,
Then-
but
Then why are you doing it with your fingers?
okay.
You have a little grippy thing over there.
You know, you're pretty smart.
Little grabby thing.
There. Okay, so look inside of there. That is the padding that we get. There's no
Ew.
foam at all. Feel it.
There's not even a foam.
Look.
There's not.
Squeeze that.
There's no
That's-
foam.
Yeah, no wonder why.
Just a
it's
bunch of
not.
tiny little knobs. At least this part's flat.
A lot of people with big gorilla heads like me, like fucking Frankenstein. A lot of people with big Frankenstein, huge heads like me are like, oh, this is really comfortable. This is a great headset. But every single person with a little head like you and your mother
Me
say, this thing fucking sucks, right?
does.
It does. If you have a little skinny head, your forehead is this wide. Can you see my fingers? That
That was actually perfectly correct.
I know. Your forehead is this wide. My forehead is literally twice as wide. So when you take a forehead that big and stick it in here with no foam, and same with back here, put it straight to the middle all together,
Head about this big.
it just fucking hurts.
I'm trying to.
So we're going to have to go kind of thin, I think, on the back with the foam. Thin and small, but we'll do okay. You want to just go ahead and record me
Record
marking this
you.
out? I'll just do the whole thing.
Record you struggling.
Yeah, struggle bus, 5,000. We'll just go ahead and
There's even more room for padding. I bet we can make it even thicker.
we'll just go ahead and mark about there-ish, because this already was ripped
Yeah, that was
from
ripped.
the computer chair. That's not what we did now. This actually was on a computer chair before.
Yeah, you can see it a lot better from up here.
Yeah. And then mark it there-ish.
Beautiful.
I think that'll be good. And then put the marker back on. Thanks for your help, by the way. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So, we got those marked.
Marked.
Go ahead and cut these bad bitches back.
Scissors. That's what they call it. Scissors. What's it called? I meant call.
Okay.
One more discard to the discard pile.
So, this will be easy enough because of the...
Wait.
This will be easy enough because of this being like super easy. We can throw this in there and it's definitely going to be too thick. Look at that.
Ooh, yeah, that's very, very chunky.
Yeah. So this is already, we know
That's
it's
a
going to be
nicer
too
way to
thick,
say
but we can throw it in there and see how it looks
Alright.
and laugh at it. Oh, that's stupid. And then, but maybe, who knows, we'll be like, oh shit, never mind, it's perfect.
Oh shit, no mind. It's perfect and not beautiful, but it's perfect for my head.
You never know.
The back was already comfortable, so I bet with padding it'll be even more comfortable. Which it kind of makes sense that the back was more comfortable because it didn't have all those digits.
Well, and you don't have a forehead on the back of your head, you know?
Yeah, and I have a bunch of hair on the back of my head. It's kind of like a protective layer.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Look at a penguin.
It definitely is not one to fit very
I keep
well.
looking at it too. It's because the light changes, and I'm like, whoa.
There. Okay, so we can get this to fit how it is right now. We could trim it a little.
Yeah, I think we'll have to.
But give that a little squeeze and tell me what you think.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
It's like hella fucking padded, right?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
And I can actually squeeze that one because it doesn't have all just little digits. I keep doing the same hand motion when I say digits. I keep doing this
Yeah,
little
so I'm going to try and...
motion.
You know what? I think that we're going to be able to just do this how it is.
Haha, maybe.
Just push these down into place and say fuck them and do like that. And then it's going to be like that.
Just force it in.
Oh, it's going to be fucking hella tight. Oh, that's what she said.
Are you sure about that?
Can I pull them over this little shit?
Yeah, you zoomed in. I'm just.
Are you even
closer.
recording this whole time you're pointing it and you're like, oh, is that what the not red button means? Or the...
Oh. No, it's recording. Plus, you can know if you're recording because it shows it up at the top.
Yeah.
It says 6 minutes now, which concerns me because before it said 10 minutes. It's probably fine. If it's not, we'll just like piece together the little videos.
Yeah, we're good.
Looks very close. Did you zoom this in before? Because it looks like I'm all close to your hand.
You can unzoom it if you want. You're the pro.
No. It's good like this. Then I don't have to get all close to your hands and it looks so...
This is really like hurting my hands. This is not pleasant for somebody with gorilla hands. Oh, look, I think it went all on. Okay, let's hold on. Let me take a look all around. I think that's good. Let's take a look on this side. What do you think? Give it a little squeeze. Oh, hell yeah. That's like fucking tight.
I don't know why when I look at it, I think
squeeze that.
fish gills.
It's like fucking tight. You feel it?
Yes. It's very tight.
I know, but I'm down. Because it'll
That's
wear
what
down
said.
over time, and I push it down like this. Give it a little squeeze. Oh, yeah. It's real fucking nice. Fucking yeah. All right. Give it a little jiggle around. Yeah, now feel it.
What?
It was loose at the bottom and tight at the top, but now feel. I like... Still really tight, right?
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be... I think we're gonna leave it how it is. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, now I forget which is top and bottom. You?
I think this part's top. Because
Yep.
the top's always weirder
Because
shaped.
down here at the bottom, it has the notches for the headphones and shit. With it at the bottom right here, there's plugs that come out. So
Oh. I said that part was the top. My toe just popped. My toes popped like 3 times.
okay, we learned last time to put both of the sides in first.
Both sides in first. I'm gonna
I think.
rotate
Right.
it so you can see. Yes. Okay, rotate it so you can kind of see what's happening behind you.
Yeah, try as best I can, man. There we go. Put both sides in first.
Both sides in first, and then
And then did the rest just pop in by itself magically?
I have no idea. It looks like it.
I fucking might have.
That's pretty.
That's like fucking stiff. Is that too stiff? Feel that. Now that it's in place.
Oh my god, it's like rock hard. Like close to rock hard. It's like
Let me try it on my
it's like plastic.
Let me try it on my head. Hold on.
Squishy hard. Like
Yeah.
it sounds kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Sus.
It's like squishy plastic, I guess
Okay.
you could say.
It's firm back there, but it's not hard. Here, you tell me what you think if it's too firm.
I was about to say,
Let me take that.
Try it on.
Yeah, let me try it on. Here.
Cord.
Yeah, that's
Cord.
the Quest doesn't have a cord.
That's why the Quest is the better headset.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the older one.
And that's why the graphics on The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 look like shit.
Probably.
How does it feel on the back, though?
Better.
So, on the back is fine? It's
I
not
guess,
too tight?
It could be a little.
But if you
less
give it
tight, but
does it feel like it's going to fall off your head?
Well, right now my hair's
Because the
naturally
foam will
uncomfortable,
soften up over time.
but once it softens up, then it already feels like it's not gonna fall off my head. It's way tighter on than before.
And that's the whole problem is it would leave red marks on your guys' forehead
It hurts.
because you had to tighten it so much.
Tighten it to keep it.
But
on.
now I think that's going to be... You think we're done? We're literally done with the video?
I mean...
Well, give us 2 thumbs up.
I can't see.
Is it better?
Where are you?
Does that mean that you're going to play Resident Evil Village?
Probably not.
Really?
I'll play Horizon.
Okay.